Well, look what's back on the menu, boys. We're back playing Third Age Reforged, and we're in the halls of Moria. Guys, this is really exciting. So if you don't know, Third Age Reforged just released a massive update to their mod. They have reworked many maps like Moria here, which we're going to see a massive battle in. This is going to be awesome. And you're going to see some new units. For example, like right out of the gate, we got, look at this. We got Dwarven catapults. These are unique. At least this, I think this is new to the update. They look really cool. And before it was just the default catapult, but they reworked the skin and it looks fantastic. I love it. I love it. The halls of Moria look great here. So we're gonna see the dwarves of Khazad-dûm, of course, take on various armies, orc armies from I think Mordor and like the Misty Mountains or something like. You'll see them in detail. Now this is still gonna be a struggle against the camera here of trying to see the layout of this map. You can see it's very different from the original. And I think it's much better. I think it looks much better. But again, it's still a bit of a struggle to control the camera angles here and everything. It's just the nature of the game. I don't think there's much you can do about that. But yeah, Moria looks, in this new version, I think it looks much more expansive, much more epic and mysterious feeling. You kind of got the fog and the pillars. I think that just looks really nice, obviously taking inspiration from the movies. I mean, especially that beginning scene, that room we were in. I can already see Gandalf and the Fellowship running down and trying to escape the orcs and in the dark, you know, like in this scene right here. So it looks great. I love it. I think it's fantastic, and I'm excited to see how this battle plays out. So we got two Dwarven armies. Two Dwarven Khazad-dûm. We got one from WK and another one from Sin of the Dark Cloud, who is the lead dev of this mod. Now, the entrance of Moria looks really cool too, and I'm not going to speak much in terms of the lore of the layout of Moria. Of course, we all know the secret passage where you speak friend and you can enter, but I like this entrance a lot. Even if it's not lore friendly, it's game friendly. It gives the attackers much more ways to attack the settlement. There's a nice wall that leads to two entry points. I'm so sorry. You might need to take some medication for it. You might get a little sick from the, oh my gosh, the camera angles are getting ridiculous. Anyways, you can run down. I just want to look at. You can run down here or go through the gate or run down this way over here. So definitely a lot more options. Before it was just the gate and it made it very difficult to attack. Let's go ahead and look at the attackers, and because I don't want this to be too long of an intro, so let's look at the attackers and see what we got. So the Orcs of the Misty Mountains by Froggy, he's gonna be initiating this battle over on this side. He spawned right in front of the gate, so he's gonna push up his siege equipment and get the show on underway. And then over in the corner of the map outside here, we've got another Orcs of the Misty Mountains led by Happy Meal, and he is got some goblin war engines. He's got some drummer trolls. What is this? What? Look at these guys. We got a new variation. Let's see. It's not. Let's see. What are these? Snow trolls. Look at that. This guy looks like I don't know. It's like this guy looks like he has like a comb over or something. I don't know if it's just like the black. I don't know. It's just interesting looking. But yeah, they look great. I love the blue hue to them, kind of, you know, the frostiness to them, so that's pretty cool. And then we got your typical cave trolls. So yeah, I wonder if there's any kind of racial tension between the cave trolls and the frost snow trolls, you know. I don't know. Anyways, moving on to the next one. We've got another army. Oh, actually no, we got Mordor led by Hidden. And Mordor's bringing the epic orcs, the drummer trolls, and the Olag High, so they look cool. And they're making their way over to the other side. And then here's the other entrance into Moria. This is not as accessible, I suppose. It's one little entry, so this is going to be a tougher fight. But we got Orcs of the Misty Mountains by Mevin, and he's got some Moria. It's funny, they're called Moria Spear Guard because technically these guys take control. They take over Moria, but not just yet. This is the battle for Moria. So pretty cool. So 4 baddies, 2 goodies, and we'll see how this plays out. So let's try to figure out what's going on. All right, let's do normal speed here and watch these orcs. The Moria Spear Guard take control of the ladders here and push the walls. We had some firing going on from these orc hunters of Khazad-dûm. They look pretty cool. Let's see if they're gonna fire or retreat. Most likely they're gonna retreat. Yeah.
It is time for butcher's work.
Time for butcher's work. Yeah, so they're gonna retreat out of there, and probably that's very smart because obviously you don't want them to die, and they have so much ammo they can rack up a lot of kills. But he is gonna put up a fight up here. We have the 2nd Legion Axe Guard that's moving up to take position on these cool wall. This wall is really cool. This is like, again, I don't know if this is lore friendly or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I love this like outside gate. It kind of reminds me of The Hobbit, the movies, where they had inside the Lonely Mountain, they had you know, they had like something similar that the dwarves were kind of chilling on, talking to the elves and like, hey, you know, we're not gonna help you, whatever. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the fight has officially begun. The brave infantry are trying to hold the gate, and the trolls are using the ladders. The trolls are using the ladders, and wow, those are some well-built ladders, I tell you what. They definitely made sure to use oak lumber to build those ladders. Those are not flimsy pine that are holding up those snow trolls. So that is hilarious. I didn't know trolls could use ladders. But yeah, that's definitely it's a bit of a curveball for the dwarves. I mean, imagine being one of these dwarven axemen and you're like, oh, they got trolls, but they're not gonna climb up the ladder, surely. And then you see them start climbing and you're like, oh no, you know, I'm gonna have to fight up here against these guys. But these axemen are pretty good, so I can imagine that they're gonna stay up here for quite a while. The gates has also, I believe, been destroyed. Yeah, they moved their ram out of the way, so the gate has been destroyed. Look at, oh, that's a sight right there. Looking through the gate. Oh, that's nasty. They're using the heavy goblin crossbows to fire at the stationary dwarves that really are just gonna sit there and take it. Oh, that's smart play right there. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Now, if I zoom in, it's gonna shoot me up. Yep, just like that. We gotta fight it. So let's get their point of view in this current situation. Oh gosh. I gotta get used to, oh, there's the bolts coming in from the crossbows. I gotta get used to the camera angles and everything, and like where to look and where not to look, because it is a new map. I am more familiar with the older map, so this is exciting though. I'm excited to see all these new maps. I'd also love to hear what you guys think of the new Moria layout. What do you think of it? Do you think it's better? Do you think it's worse? It's okay, share your opinion, guys. I personally think it's better. Any map that respects the lore, but also at the same time makes it's also a game, right? And it's also fun when the game works smoothly, and that's why I love this outer wall area. I think it looks cool. It doesn't look out of place, and I think it works nicely. And wow, the baddies, the goblins, are sending up so many troops, and they have like wiped out those axemen way faster than I thought. The snow trolls, they're still fighting here. We do have some axemen, but they're down to 37, and these brave souls are gonna they're gonna do the ultimate sacrifice, guys. The ultimate sacrifice, which is their lives. They're gonna lay down their lives for their friends that are awaiting inside and trying to kill as many. They're gonna bring down as many as possible in this fight for the walls. Let's go all the way to the other side. And oh, perfect timing. They have broken the gate, and they're now sending in some Moria spearmen. I think that's a smart idea. I think another good unit to kind of support this initial charge is going to be the trolls, because the trolls are very good at just smashing. Whoa, look at all those axes. What is that? Look at this. Guys at Doom Reclaimers. Oh, they're actually going to probably do some good damage against the trolls. Look at that. I love the axes just flying. Oh, and then you got like Kobe shots going on in the back there. You see that, like, they're arching it over. That's so cool. I guess it's the troops in the back that are throwing it high, letting them land. But they used up all their ammo, I assume, and they're going to charge in. Oh, now we got the rhino things. Oh, but, oh my gosh. They're making their way, walking fast. I don't know. They push. Wow, they are falling fairly quickly though. Oh my, what a madhouse. And they're just gonna keep going, which honestly is not a terrible idea, because you want to eliminate the orc hunters of Khazad-dûm. You don't want to sit back and let these guys shoot at you, so smart play to get aggressive. They look really cool. I think they look cool. I've seen them before. Beast of Gorgoroth. I think I've seen these before. Were they in The Hobbit? Or were they in... Or maybe... I mean, they look familiar. So... It might have been in The Hobbit. I don't know. I have not seen the Rings of Power. I'll probably never... I don't really consider that Lord of the Rings. I think it's like a fan fiction. You know, it's Rings of Power is the equivalent of like reading Harry Potter fan fiction where they have Harry Potter and Draco as lovers. You know what I'm talking about? Why do I know that? Why do I know that exists? Don't ask questions, okay? No, I don't know. I think I heard about it because people are making fun of it or whatever, which is, you know, whatever. That's their prerogative. If that's what they want to write about, go for it. I don't care. But yeah, the Rings of Power is equivalent to that to me. I think that shows an abomination. It's blasphemy, you know, against Tolkien's work. So, I have not seen a single second of the show. And you might be thinking, and by the way, there's just total chaos going on here. They used all their heavy hitters right out of the gate, more like right into the gate, I should say, and breaking through the Dwarven defenses. This is looking awesome. But yeah, I haven't seen a single second of the show, and you might be thinking, well, you didn't give it a chance, so how do you know it's good? Or trust me, all right, I've seen enough new shows to know, and I've seen the cast. I have seen bits and clips, so I've seen enough. Okay, and yeah, it's not what Tolkien envisioned for his. So it's sacrilege. It's sacrilege. That's what it is. Anyways, let's not talk about that all day. The dwarves have sent up reinforcements. They got the Khazad-dûm reclaimers. They're trying to reclaim this area, but they're probably going to have to send up more because now we've got Olag High in the mix, and they are just absolutely dominating. I don't even know. I wasn't sure what to say there. Let's go to the other side, see how this is progressing. Wow. Wow, man. What the heck? What happened? Oh, the catapult. I bet it was the catapults. Hold on. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on. Is this thing still firing? Is this thing... It can't be out of ammo already. Hold on. Oh, is this the view that... Oh, look at this view. Look at this view. So, they must have been firing this artillery into this blob. I mean, look at the death and destruction. Look at the dead goblins here. But yeah... Oh man, this is chaos. This is awesome. This looks like a proper fight, as the British folk would say. Oh, it's this. Oh, I see. It's from these catapults. You see these catapults? They are the ones that did the damage there. Ah, it's too bad. I was over there, like, focusing too much. That's the problem with Moria. It's a two-front war, and it's hard to capture it all. Orc Hunters of Khazad-dûm. Oh, there it is. There it is. The fiery balls of justice. Wow. Look at that. Crushing the Moria Spear Guard. Guys, it's good to be home. Feels like we're home, you know? It feels like we're home. I'm just going to upload Third Age until we reach 1 million, okay? Boom! Nice! A good hit on the heavy goblin crossbows. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, a little too far. A little too far. Might want to lower the range there a little bit. But yeah, a lot of orcs have been claimed, have been killed. Look at this. Look at just chaos. And they're mostly skirmishers. It's not that big of a deal, but... Oh, yes. Oh, this is going to rock my socks. This is nice. Yeah, and then we've got White Uruk Fearmongers. They're cool. Oh, yeah. Oh. Damn. His army is just getting obliterated right now. Obliterated. The Sons of the Fallen. Whoa. We just fell right there into a pit of nothingness. But yeah, they're doing a good job holding the line here. You got the 3rd Legion shield guard, the 3rd Legion infantry. Most of the trolls have been slain, but let's not forget there's a whole nother army that's currently walking through the gates, and now we got some fire arrows coming out from the Orc Hunters. What a badass name. I'm an Orc Hunter. Orc Hunters, what are your profession? Killing orcs. Nice. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely delicious. What a feast. All right, so I don't want to look away from this fight too much because it is a glorious stand, but let's really quick check out the other side. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so the goblins have pushed through. This is why we got to check every once in a while. They have pushed through. The dwarves put up a lighter defense here, so I don't think this is like something that's terribly drastic for them. It looks like we got the Bridge of Khazad-dûm here. It looks like water's under it, but I'm assuming that's just supposed to be like a pit of nothingness. And check this out. Look at this secondary defense. Holy smokes, look at this. This is cool as hell. So this is like an inner castle. Oh man, this looks cool too, this wall here. This is an inner castle of inner walls. All right, and the dwarves have positioned themselves ready to hold it. I'm surprised they don't have one unit here that's gonna hold the bridge. You gotta love the drummer trolls. It's like, the drummer trolls are like if a bunch of toddlers got drums for gifts, completely out of sync, just drumming it and bashing it and have no rhythmic talent, have no rhythm whatsoever, and they're just all just beating it at their own beat. You know when they say I move to the sound of my own beat of the drum, you know, whatever that saying is. That's them right now, and it's horrible. It's not really terrifying, it's just annoying. It's like the dwarves are like, all right, we surrender. Just stop with the senseless beating. But that's, yeah, that's funny. Anyways, it's annoying. But that's the point, the drummer trolls. Now, oh, look at this. There's even more over here. Check this out. So there's another entryway. This looks more heavily defended.
They have lost half their men.
Okay, so this is cool. So we're getting more views of Moria. This looks really cool. So this is another pathway they can take, but it looks like they're not going that way. They might focus all of their attention on this way, which honestly, this path looks a little easier to attack. I don't know. Once you get in here, it's like a bit of a kill zone, but yeah. The dwarves, considering the defenses and how like choke pointy and like great the defenses are, you definitely got to be severely weaker in terms of financial situation to make it balanced. Okay, so let's go back over this way. It looks like, oh, this is cool. We're gonna get the fight in the big halls. So, Happy Meal and his orcs of the Misty Mountains have made it into the Great Halls here. And now they're gonna prepare to hold. They do have a catapult here, so we might get some more juicy shots. Let me just slow this down because I'm trying to understand the layout here of this map. Like, this is complicated. It's Moria, guys. There's a lot of twists and turns. I mean, you saw the movie. It's like madness. It's a madhouse in there. I'm just trying to see, like, oh, look at this. We got Boggs champions on some warg riders. Anyways, where are we? They broke through. They turned right. So broke through, turn right. There is a little bit of fighting still going on here, but it almost looks like they're giving up on it. And they might just go a different path. But look at the absolute graveyard. This is not a mine. It's a freaking tomb. I mean, look at all the dead goblins. It's a tomb. You know? Anyways, let's go back over this way. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so sorry. I just want to see the fight in here. Let's see the fight. Here we go. They're charging in. Let's do normal speed. I might even do like 0.9 speed because it looks a little better with the frames. Look at that, guys. A nice wall of troops ready to hold these ancient halls. And now we've got the Dwarven catapult that just, I mean, you've got a straight shot right there. Look at this. Let's just chill. Boom. All right, they're using standard shot. Perhaps it's a bit more accurate. Perhaps it does a bit more rolling. But fantastic hits on these orcs, causing a lot of them to break. And the poor orcs have been through hell trying to get through these dwarves. But they are in Moria, and oh, this is so cool. What a fight this has been. I just forgot how magical Medieval 2 is and all its mods. Sons of the Fallen holding the right flank. Look at the arrows that are traveling across into these ancient halls. Both sides are exchanging hate. Both sides exchanging arrows and trying to weaken each other from afar. We got a little bit of a charge. Like a cab charge, it sounded like. But this looks like, oh, this is the town center, guys. This is the victory point. So the Mithril Guard. Mithril Guard are here. This is the last stand for them. So we'll see. The dwarves most likely will win this engagement here. But we'll see what happens when the baddies, the orcs, actually move forward their catapult. Oh, wait, here we go. What's going on here? Is it Cav? Oh, no, it's dwarves. Why is there a random dwarven unit? Oh, my gosh. Dude. It's just raining orc blood. You just, that's like this crush of like guts and gush and blood. It's nasty. But we do have the catapult over here. This is where things will get interesting. It almost looks like the what are they called? The ones that shoot like massive, come on, massive explosive barrels. Oh yeah. What is it called again? I'm drawing a blank. It's from the expansion of Medieval 2. Anyways, if he actually gets this thing to land its hits, this is gonna be potentially disastrous for the dwarves. They definitely have to thin out their lines here. But this is a nice. This is such a cool battle scene in here in the pillars. I love the arching. Like it just looks like a cathedral in here or something, like a massive structure. Looks really good. They're still fighting over here. They've sent in some guards of Khazad-dûm as well to support. I think they're going to be able to hold back these snow trolls. Not a problem. And the fight in the center continues here with some pretty nasty infantry. Moria halberdiers, and we got the white Uruk fearmongers. In the center here, it's pretty quiet. is the catapult in range yet, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But while that's setting up, let's go back to the other side and zoom in, I suppose. Where are we? Holy smokes. Where are we? Moria. All right, here we go. They're traversing the Khazad-dûm Bridge. I don't know. Anyways, they're crossing the bridge. Sorry, I think crossing in French is like traverse. Anyways, doesn't matter. We got a fight here. We've got a very dark unit. They're like, hey, what do you like? Is this dark enough? No, darker. We want to be like shadows. Make the armor darker. Give me a sweet black cloak, please. This is the bodyguard of Barad-dûr. And they are actually fighting to the death, so they're done. But here comes some Olagai, and the baddies are making their way into the secondary layer situation here. This little wall area looks awesome. Are these archers? Yeah, the orc hunters. They must be out of ammo. They are currently not firing. Their blades, their axes are out. So they fired as much as they could, but the good news for the orcs, they don't have to deal with artillery, so they're not getting absolutely blasted. Now, back over this way, they are sending some units up this way. Are they going to commit? Yes, they are. They are pushing. So this is Mevin. He's pushing his army this way. This looks like a very healthy army. So, yeah, good for him. Good for him. So he's pushing through. We got a massive force here waiting for him. We also have some troops on the walls. This is so awesome. More of this stuff. I just like walls. I like the stone walls within the city. Like, it's just cool. That layered defense, you know? But these guys look like they used up their ammo. So we got a little bit of a standstill. We also have these are mercenaries. So mercenary crossbow. I was like, they have horses? What? When were dwarves riding horses? It happens, I suppose, but not as a military unit. There we go. They're opening fire. And yeah, we do have a little bit of an artillery battle going on here. Have these things fired yet? We're back in the grand ruins, the big halls of Moria. And we're going to see if these things will get off a nice shot here. Let's see. I don't know. It looks like they're stuck. Oh, no. That was close. Or maybe it did hit. Oh, yeah, it did. Wait, that one fired? Hold on. It fired? Wait. There it is. There it is. Boom. Look at that. Oh, the artillery are having a feud. Yes. Oh, my gosh. It's totally lagging this. The game to hell. Holy crap. Maybe we should lower the speed here and try to, I don't know, overcompensate for the lack of frames. My goodness. That was crazy. The mangonel, that's what it's called. It's called a mangonel. Yeah, so the goblins pretty much have a mangonel. That's pretty cool though. I like it. And more chaos. I want to see more chaos in these battles. Oh, they destroyed one. Oh, come on. I'm curious to see how this thing... Oh, is that another one? Oh, no. No. Okay, it just did damage, I suppose. Come on, fire this bad boy. Let's see this thing in action. I don't know. It was cool. I want to see how close it gets to the ceiling. Oh, man. They're just not able to get shots off. Oh, come on. Yeah, they're not able to get the shots off, so... Just kind of waiting for a volley here. Doesn't look like it's coming. Anyways. Oh, there it is! There it is! Damn! I think they... Wow, that was pretty good. It doesn't seem to be doing an insane amount of damage. I mean, it's certainly doing damage, but it's not like a nuke just wiping out units. But it hit this grouping of dwarves pretty hard. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. That is, guys, I'm getting my juicy artillery fix right now. Wow. All right, so this fight is, it seems like it's kind of puttering out. Let's go back over. Let's see. What is this? Oh my gosh, where are we? Okay. We got a little fight going on over here. If we can get a visual on it. Yeah, so this is another pathway from the main entrance. It doesn't look like the orcs are going to... We'll see. They might actually be able to break through over here.
They have lost half their men.
Ooh, another unit has lost half their men. So the goblins are starting to run out of numbers here. So we got to see how they're going to approach this. Now, even if the goblins are wiped out here on this side, oh my gosh. What is hitting these guys? What is hitting them? Some kind of artillery up here. Do they have like a javelin of some sort? Like what? Wait, Iron Watch of Mirror. Oh, it's a missile unit. It's like a Javi unit. These guys are nasty. Like an elite unit. Throwing insanely dangerous Javies on the orcs. Oh, we got some Beast of War coming in. Here we go. Are they gonna break through? Oh, this is... I love it. I mean, this battle has been great. We've had epic infantry stands, glorious volleys from archers, and hellish volleys from artillery. It's had a little of everything. You got dwarves, you got trolls, you got whatever the hell these things are. Oh, you know what? You know what? Aren't these the beast? Okay, hold on. You guys are probably correcting me in the comments. So I know where I've seen these guys. These are the beasts that push forward the ram in Ministry. I forgot what's the name of the ram in middle. You know, I gotta rewatch the movie. Maybe reread the books. It's been a while. It's like I don't know. I forgot the name, but it's like that big giant ram shaped like a fox almost, or a warg, and it's got flames in its mouth. These creatures are pushing it forward. So that's where I've seen them. And so they are from the original, like the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, but they are just pushing through right now and crushing the Dwarven defenses. They're the infantry position. All right, so that was fun. Let's go back over to the other side as we bob and weave. Oh, here's another. Oh, look at these. The hammers of Gundabad. Oh, these guys look cool. Oh, it's the tomb. Bro, look. Look. Guys, this is... Oh, bro, what the hell? Dude, this is where they made... I saw a floating something over there. But this is where they made... This is the holdout, the stand, the tomb of you know, of whatever you have you. My Lord of the Rings lore is going, but the Fellowship, you know, they're holding here. They're fighting the cave troll. This is so cool. And then you even have the pillars where they're running around, like avoiding the cave troll. And I think in the book, don't they take this side path? In the book, don't they take like a hidden path that Gandalf finds? If I'm not mistaken. Again, I gotta reread them. It's been like a year, I think, since I read. I try to read them once a year. Anyways, this is cool. What the heck? This is so cool. So, really glad to see that in here. That just made my day. So we'll see. Oh man, we'll see how that plays out. But yeah, let's go back over to the Great Halls here. That was cool. That was cool. Yeah, it looks like the dwarves stand victorious against the onslaught. Oh, and they even get aggressive here, and they're going after the catapult. No, this is a huge loss for the the goblins. So it looks like they're going to be able to... I think the dwarves have won on this side. There is a little bit... There's still a major fight going on here, but these orcs are in danger because if they don't break through soon enough, the dwarves can easily take this route right here. If they just push forward, and they can get behind by going this way, moving down. They can get behind the goblins here that are trying to fight, and they are actually breaking through a little bit. What do we got? The blackback. What is it? Blackback mountain berserkers. Is that by design? The blackback mountain berserk, like Brokeback Mountain, Blackback Mountain. You know, was that the idea there? Anyways, yeah, they're still fighting it out. It looks like the goblins might actually win here, but it's such a small squad of orcs. It's not a big deal, even if they do break through. And yeah, they broke these dwarves over here. So yeah, they are pushing through. And they are going to try to, I guess, make a push for the town center. That would be cool. Let's see. Let's go back to that room where the Fellowship made their stand against all the orcs. I think it's this way. Right? Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. Look at this, guys. I'm so glad they put units in here too. It's like they're defending the tomb, you know? And it's Sons of the Fallen. What a perfect unit to hold. That's fun. We're having fun. Ah, love to see that. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Can we go back into the map, please? What? Where am I? It's so disorientating. All right, so let's go back over here. This is going to be for the orcs to win this battle. This is going to be huge. Like, they've got to win here, and they've got to try to take out as many dwarves as possible, because they're going to have to take on a whole nother army of dwarves. Oh, yeah. They're making a pretty good push here. Let's go back over to that main side where they cross Khazad-dûm. Did they take control of this area? Oh, what a bloody stand. And oh, orc javelins using their abilities to shoot at these guys over here. I thought they were going for the guys on the walls. But we got orc hunters making their final stand. Nowhere to run. They must now fight to the bitter end. And we also have got fighting going on back here. The Javies doing everything they can to support the infantry and kill these Dwarven stout fighters from afar. Yeah, there it is. That's cool. Orc javelins moving forward. So if they break through this way, they could come up here, go here, and this leads to... Okay, eventually it leads to the town center over here. So more and more dwarves have been called to action over on this side, fighting off the victorious goblins. And now they're gonna have to deal with these big beasts of war here. So that's kind of cool overhead shot there. But yeah, this is the victory point, so they have to defend this very wisely. There we go. And then if we head this way, sorry, I'm just familiarizing myself. Okay, so they have won here. So they have abandoned the halls, not out of like they have to, but because they've won. So they're leaving the halls. I guess I shouldn't say abandon. They're leaving the halls, and they're now going into the town center to bolster up the numbers in defending this other side of the victory point. Now, they've got to take out these beasts. Oh, can we? There they go. And it looks like they're moving away, going up this way. Oh, look at these dwarves. They're going to confront them. Check this out. Oh! Anticlimactic charge, but it was fun. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do they do damage? Dude, these guys are tough. You got to kill them with javies and fire arrows, I assume. I don't think fighting these guys up close is very wise. Now they're charging in. Oh, man, look at them go. Imagine if one just, like, charges too aggressively and falls off the cliff. You know? How awesome that would be. I don't think they can, though. Oh, my gosh. The camera. Oh, man, a lot of them dropped right there. So they just ran out of their hit points there, and they're dropping. So that's good news for the dwarves, but they did take a lot of casualties from that charge. And they were able to maintain this pathway, which leads into this hallway, which goes, I see, into the outer defenses on the other side, where the dwarves are definitely going to have to send up more reinforcements to this front. They are certainly going to have to send up more.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Yes, the dwarves are certainly doing very well. They had a crazy murder opportunity to just, like, with all that artillery, they racked up so many kills on the goblins, but it's not over yet. The goblins, if they can break through this defense, I think with, like, you know, a decent amount of numbers left over, I think they can still have a chance of winning, but they got to play this pretty smart. They got to play it pretty smart. Let's go look on the other front. So this is this front. Oh, they're sending units up this way. Let's see. Let's go over here. Oh, yeah. Okay. So over here, it looks like the goblins are going to win. Looks like they have won. They have won. They're now pushing forward. Wow, they're pushing a lot. You got the drummer trolls. They're moving up the ramp into this archway. And I think they're going to try to quickly run down here and support their allies that are pushing. We got some very tired dwarves over here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're going to get there in time. It looks like the dwarves on this front are exhausted. They're out of troops. We'll see if they can get there in time, but the dwarves are sending over. They caught word, you know, a messenger has shown up. They're like, the orcs are coming from the other side. Ah, you know, and then orc javelins are leading the way. They can charge through this way, which would go down into the great halls and then around this way to get into the victory point. Or they can go around this way and support their brethren and help them break through this front, which I think they should do. I don't think they should get tunnel vision and try to take the victory point. I think they should try to help any of the other orcs who are dealing with a defensive position, you know, like help them break through. But we've got, even though the orcs are starting to run out of troops, they've got a lot of elite tier troops here that could be a major problem for these dwarves. So all that's really left here of these poor dwarves are the sentries of Khazad-dûm, who are doing their best to try to keep back the goblin halberdiers and spears. But I don't think they're going to be able to hold on much longer. And also this way, they have sent up some goblins, the goblins' Kingsguard, who are now taking on these orc hunters of Khazad-dûm, who are taking a defensive stance on the walls. Now back here, let's see what the goblins, this is big, let's see what they do here. So it looks like they're gonna go in and just fight these guys. So we've got orc hunters of Khazad-dûm, they're just archers, it's not a big deal. So they're gonna move in, set up their halberds, and start poking at the dwarves. Now what the goblins can do they could break through here and kill these guys and help these guys break in and then combine their forces and push this way. So we'll see if he does that. So let's go back to the orcs. The orcs, I think, I think they should play defensive here to hold back any dwarven reinforcements and push most of their forces through this way to help their ally orcs out over on the other side. Yeah, look at this drummer troll. He's like, hey, dwarves, you want to hear a mad beat? Here he goes. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, smack. Smack. You want to hear my... You can follow me on SoundCloud and then smacks him with the... Smacks him. Ah, you got me.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Nice.
If we remain...
We also have an Olag Kai who looks a little confused and not sure where he is. He's like, huh? Huh? Where am I? Oh, he's got blood all over him. Look at him. Oh, it looks like he's like crying blood. His eyes are red. An evil, disgusting force. It looks like his nose has been sliced off. But yeah. I think, yeah, they should keep concentrating their forces here. Keep the dwarves at bay here, but my goodness, the dwarves are pushing forward.
Cut the cowards down.
They are pushing forward. Gut the cowards down. So we'll see if they can break through. The dwarves have now sent up, oh boy, that elite unit. They've got these big Warhammer guys, the hammers of Gundabad. Currently getting hit by jabbies, not a big deal. We got the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers chilling back here. And this is kind of cool. I like the way he set up his Sons of the Fallen, kind of looking at the backs, ready to protect the backs of their brothers in arms here, because there is a chance that some goblins may show up behind them.
Will be ours.
But yeah, an epic struggle. An epic grind, and this is certainly where the match will become a little bit more grindier, as it's coming down to 2 choke points over here and then previously where we were just looking. Well, a few minutes have passed, and the orcs are certainly making progress here. The Sons of the Fallen had to turn back towards the enemy where they're getting attacked. And yeah, the white Uruk fearmongers are really good. They've been chewing up these dwarves. But do they have enough to get through all the dwarves that are left over? And look at this, though. Look at this. The dwarves. They sent a... Oh, they came through here. They were hiding in this room and they sallied out, and now they're catching the orcs by surprise. And this is certainly, I can't say for sure, but this almost feels like a nail in the coffin. This feels like at this point it's going to be very difficult for the goblins to be able, or the orcs or whatever, to be able to claw their way back into this fight. Hold on, I'm seeing artillery. I am seeing artillery firing. Is that just me? Oh yeah. The mangonel is back, baby. Where is it? Where is it? I thought they took care of it. They got the Goblin War Engine. That's what it's called here. Unless this is a new unit. I thought they were fighting them. I guess they didn't kill them all. Oh, there they go. They're firing. Ready? Should be landing here. Oh, there it is. Boom. Unfortunately, it hit mostly the wall. But that's cool. At least he still got that. Again, I don't think that's enough to... There's another one. It's just kind of hitting the pillars. It's kind of a tough shot to land from that angle. But yeah... It's gonna be a tough fight for the orcs.
Very much in our favor.
This is kind of good here. These guys, their backs are exposed to archers, and they're dealing with a pretty good unit. So these guys are actually falling pretty quickly. We'll see. The orcs might be able to recover from this, but even if they do, I don't think they have enough troops to take it all. Well, a few more minutes have passed by. The dwarves are still hanging on by a thread over here. They're dealing with those fearmongers. Behind them, they've dealt with the dwarves that flanked from the hidden little chamber room. So they dealt with them, but they definitely took out a lot of orcs in that charge. That was a pretty cool, like, surprise charge there from that fun room. So that was cool to see. So now it looks like all what's left over of the goblins, they can kind of send forward to the front. And it looks like the orcs are close to breaking through here. And then if you go over to the other side, unfortunately, it looks as if both sides are kind of just killing each other. They've sent up another unit of orc hunters. So how many units are left of the dwarves? A lot. Yeah, they can. Yeah, fresh units. Wait a second. There's 3 dwarven armies. Guys, there's 3 dwarven armies. My bad. His name's Ty Neuhoff. So that's my bad. That's my bad. But yeah, they still have a lot. They still have a lot, and I don't think the orcs have enough to take it. All right, guys. Well, it ended as I expected. The goblins here, the baddies, they're getting crushed. They're just getting annihilated. It has been a slow, grindy death for the orcs. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to claw their way to a victory. And all the dwarves are kind of mobilizing and getting ready to crush what's left. It was fairly close. If you look at what's left of the dwarves, it's not like the dwarves still have a huge army left over. But they are just taking on the Temple Guard, and these Temple Guard are tough SOBs, okay? They're tough guys, so that's why there's still a decent chunk of time left over in this replay, because the Temple Guard are just going to put up this big old fight. So obviously that's not going to be the most exciting thing to watch. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is get to the end of the replay so we can look at the end results. We can see how the armies did.
Let victory be a salve.
Well, there you have it, guys. So yeah, 3 armies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 armies of attackers. So I think I got that all wrong, but look at this. Look at this. The Neuhoff guy. Neuhoff. 8,000 kills. He had to have been the one with all the artillery. That's insane. Mevin getting 2,000 kills. It's tough when you're attacking and you're taking on dwarves. So that was really fun, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's see. Let's look at the. Oh, look at this. 1,200 kills with the Mithril Guard. I don't think I've ever seen that many kills on one unit. 700 with the 3rd Legion Infantry. Yeah, his units just went off. Let's see, Dwarven Catapult, 672. Oh, 1,200. Ooh, boy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, well, those are all the kills. You can kind of pause it and look in more detail, but we're going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you so much. If you guys are excited about the return of Third Age, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And, of course, don't forget to, well, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1 million. So thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate it. I'll see you next time in Middle Earth.